Hello and welcome to Feel Good 101. My name is Emma Blackery and I have a cold, so if I'm talking a bit weird, I'm very sorry. You're going to have to put up with that. What's Feel Good 101? Feel Good 101 is something I've wanted to do for weeks. It is about putting confidence in people between the ages of 11 and 19, give or take a couple of years, because that's when I think people feel the most inadequate and just not worth anything. And that sucks. No, this weekly series is not going to change the world, but if I can change one person's outlook on life through one of these videos, it will be worth it. But what is it? What is Feel Good 101? It is a weekly series with a video released every Friday for the next 5 weeks-ish, unless you guys want me to carry on with it. Basically talking about things that get you down, and I want to put confidence in you. That's sounding really arrogant. Not arrogant, confident. And that's what I want you to be. Boom. I don't think I'm really phrasing it right. Look, I didn't have any kind of confidence talks when I was at school, and any time that a teacher or parent tried to talk to me about feeling good about myself, I didn't listen because I didn't believe it, because they weren't in my age range. They weren't being honest with me and I could feel it. So I want to be honest with you guys and just talk to you normally about things that are affecting us. No, this isn't just aimed at girls either. Guys, if you're watching this is aimed just as much at you. Hey dudes, how's it going? Now my first topic, week 1, I have written them all down because my memory is shit. This week's is entitled, How You Look and Why It Doesn't Matter, and I can't wait to get onto this topic because it doesn't matter what you look like. First things first. I want you to pause this video in a minute and I'm going to tell you when. I want you to go and get a piece of paper. Just do it, bear with me for fuck's sake, I'm not doing this for my own fun. Grab a bit of paper and a pen. And in a minute, I want you to start writing down all of the things that you do not like about your face and your body. Just you overall in terms of appearance. Go. Pause. Did you pause? I told you to pause. Just do it. Okay, cool. So, if you actually cared, you now have a list of things that you don't like about yourself. Guys, I am gonna go out on a limb and assume that you've written down that you don't like your body, it's not toned enough, and you wish you could go to the gym. You might not like the way your face is structured. You may not feel like you have enough facial structure like cheekbones or anything like that. You may feel like you don't know what to do with your hair and you don't know what style suits you, okay? And then you have little things like, I'm just not as attractive as Ryan Gosling and I don't have Johnny Depp's nose and things like that. That's what I'm going to assume. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Ladies, you've got a longer list and I'm going to tell you what that is. You think you're overweight. You don't really like your nose. You got spots and blemishes. You just don't feel as attractive as your friends, and you can't get your hair to do that thing that Hayley Williams' hair does. You know what's funny? In terms of the girls one, I think I just picked out all the things that I don't like about myself. How ironic. It is okay to not like certain things about yourself. It is not okay to let those flaws, as you see them, to get you down. I used to really be self-conscious about my teeth, my face, my weight, everything, until I woke up one day and I realised this is what some almighty being gave me, or science gave me, something gave me this hunk of crap and I've got to work with it. I want you to look at your list, your wonderful list of negativity. Read back everything to yourself and I want you to answer me this. How many of those things are going to stop you getting good grades at school? How many of those things are going to stop you from getting the job that you went for? How many of those things are making you unhappy right now? First 2 questions, none of those things are going to stop you getting good stuff if you want to work for it. The third question, all of that stuff is making you unhappy and you know it. I have one rule. If something's making you unhappy, get rid of it. And I'm not saying surgery. I'm not saying actually get rid of it. I'm saying get rid of the negativity and the thoughts that are making you unhappy. I'm going to let you in on a secret, sugar pumpkin. It's human nature to base our decisions on the thought of being loved and adored. That is what we want. That is the consequence that we want from most of our actions. Why do we dye our hair? So that people think we're attractive. Why do we go to the gym? Because people will find us attractive. We want to be attractive to another gender or the same gender. I don't know which way you float. I'm going to let you in on a secret. You want to know the most attractive thing that a human can do to themselves? Love themselves and be confident. And I'm going to let you in on a little theory that I have. I think that we're actually just told to not like ourselves. We're conditioned to thinking that we shouldn't like ourselves because we will come across as arrogant to other people. We are brought up to be insecure. Do all of your friends say, no, I'm pretty happy the way I look. I am damn good. No. They tell you at least 2 or 3 features they don't like about themselves. because they don't believe that they're worth anything. You are worth everything. You're a beautiful human. I've never even met you, boy or girl. I'm going to tell you what's more beautiful than being Jennifer Lawrence, and that is damn beautiful. You are a living, breathing, walking, talking, thinking machine. You can communicate with other humans. You have empathy, you have compassion, and you have opinions. You are the most intelligent species on Earth. You have the ability to do all of this stuff, and yet you're hung up on what you look like. Guess what? This is a shell. This isn't you, this is a shell. We are just bags of skin cells. We're bags of organs and crap. There you go. Do you feel better? Confidence talks. Love them. Okay, but you still think you're ugly, right? Okay. What about this? Your best friend comes up to you and says, I just feel really fat and ugly. You don't see that. You don't see that in your friend, and you know you don't see that in them. To you, your best friend or any of your friends are beautiful on the inside and out, and you love them and you respect them, and it infuriates you that they don't see that, right? Here's the deal breaker. That's how your friends think about you when you say you're ugly. They see what you do not see. You can do whatever the hell you want in this life. You can work towards whatever occupation you want. You've got about 85 years to do it. First 20 or so you're stuck in education, and then the last 20 you're stuck in a wheelchair or you can't move and you've got brittle bones and you've got all these things wrong with you. So that gives you, what, 45 years? Okay, that's a long time. Don't spend those 45 years holding yourself back because you don't think you're worth it. I'm not going to spend the next 45 years of my life worrying about what other people think of me. I'm going to get on with what I like doing. I've got over that hill which people are still struggling with in their 30s and 40s. Hell no! Do you look in the mirror and think you're not as pretty as your friends? Bullshit! Your friends love you and they think you're prettier than them. Do you wake up and hate your body? Why? This is your body. This is what helps you move. This is what gets you from A to B. This is your car. Don't hate a car. Cars are good. What am I talking about? Okay, bottom line, no more rambling. You can't control the features you were born with. You can't make your nose thinner overnight. You can't lose weight overnight. But you can control what you do as a person, how you come across. You can manipulate the minds of anyone if you act confident. If you believe in yourself up here, if you're strong here, it won't matter what you look like around here. Okay, your mind is the sexiest thing about you because you can do what you want with it. Don't know what it would look like in undies, but hey, we are brought up to believe that we are only worth as much as we are attractive. It's bull crap. Here's another piece of amazing imagery because I'm so good at this. You could drive from the east coast to the west coast of America in a Porsche, an Aston Martin, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, the sexiest cars. Or you could take this rust bucket that doesn't look all that good. They're both going to get you there. One might break down a little more than the other, but they're both going to get you there eventually. They're both cars. And it's the same with your body. You can get where you want no matter what you look like. So stop worrying. That about wraps up this one. I hope it made sense. Just look, don't waste time being unhappy. You don't have enough time for that. Just work with what you've got and be happy. I am working on this confident speaking thing. I'll be better when I talk in schools. I'm determined. Plus, puberty and stuff, right? Did I show you what I look like? I can't remember. If I didn't, this is a picture of me when I was 15. There's hope for everyone. Promise. I hope this made someone feel better anyway. Thanks for watching. I shall see you next week. We should be talking about not having ambition and why you shouldn't panic. Look forward to that. Catch you later.